Welcome learners. In today's video, we will learn how to write introduction. Plus, I will share introduction samples with you. I will also tell you about the introduction format. I will also tell you about the background, how you will write, how you will start your introduction part, how you will start your background, and I will share the contents of introduction as well. Plus, I will give you 15 different examples of how you can write an introduction. So this video is going to be very useful and learning for you. So please don't miss any part of this video. Watch this video till end. Welcome to Murad Academy, the place where people come to learn. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then please subscribe it and press on bell icon to get notification of my new videos. So learners, let's start this video. As I was telling you that I will tell you about the introduction. So when you are writing your introduction, when you are starting writing your introduction, whether it's for your research paper or it's for your thesis introduction about background chapter. So first step, what you have to do, you have to download 10 to 15 papers, okay, related to your topic and variables. Then what you have to do, you have to read those papers. After reading this, you have to read the introduction of that papers, okay. I'm not saying to read the full-fledged paper. Read the introduction part of these 10 to 15 papers and then start writing your introduction part of your research paper or of your thesis. It's a very useful tip. Now I will show you some papers. Let me take the first paper. This paper topic is the interaction between gender and informal social networks and East Asian perspective. This is a topic as well. You can also conduct your study on this topic. So this is also part of this video. I'm telling about introduction samples and introduction formats, plus I'm also sharing some research topics as well. So this is the first thing of a paper title. Then there is the abstract. We are not discussing abstract right now, so I will skip. I will tell you in some another video. Our main focus is on introduction. Let's move. Introduction. There is introduction. As you can see, they are starting with research on the capitalization of informal social networks in organization has advocated the significance of visual characteristics such as gender as the foundation of the establishment and identification of such network. So as you can see, they are starting with general context and they are giving reference as well, in text reference. Okay, when it's at the end of the paragraph or sentence, it will be like this: bracket, author name, year, comma, year, bracket close. Okay, you will see some references at the start of the sentence and you will see some at the end of the sentence. Okay, so as you can see, this is one example of how you can start your introduction. You can also give examples. You have to give lots of citations. As you can see, there. Okay, this example of pure introduction. Basically, three parts you should cover in your introduction. One is opening statement, which I just discussed with you. Then there is a supporting statement, which links your thesis and your opening statement. And the third is your thesis statement or purpose statement. Okay, so all three statements come in the introduction. So here is the gap of the study. Addressing this gap, you can see. Okay, they are telling about the research gap. So we will move to the second part of this introduction. They are telling about what they will explore in the study. Then they are telling the structure as follows. So this part is mostly followed for research papers. If you are writing your thesis introduction, then you will skip this part. Okay, I am repeating it. When you are writing your research paper, then you will write this paragraph. If you are writing your thesis, you will not write this paragraph. Okay, so this is your introduction part or one paper. Now I will show you another introduction of another paper. Here it is. Let me show the topic of this paper. The topic is impact of human resource development practices on organizational performance with mediating role of human capital. So here is the introduction. They are standing in the present exceptionally dynamic conditions. Okay, they are stating, this is the opening statement of the introduction. So you have to start introduction with the opening statement, eye-catching introduction, attracting line. So a reader should be attracted to it and he should read. So as you can see, they are using references, latest references. This is highly recommended when you are writing your research paper introduction or your thesis introduction, that you should use latest references, citations. So this is the introduction. As you can see how they are starting a small brief intro. Let me show you another example. This topic is related to EHRM, another unique topic to work on. So they are starting an opening statement of introduction like this, as you can see. So this is a perfect example of a short introduction. Then comes your rationale and significance of your study, which is part of your introduction. One thing you must be thinking, or you have observed the introduction which I have shared with you. There are so far 3. So you will be seeing that they are starting with this heading introduction and they are writing their background. Okay, they are not mentioning the background study. So it's optional. You can mention background of the study. Okay, otherwise you will be given the format of your research journal where you are publishing. So you have to follow that. If you are writing your thesis, then you will write your introduction and then background of your study, and you will continue your introduction writing like this. Then the main heading of your introduction is another is significance. Okay, you will write the significance, the importance of the study, as you can read and see how they have written their research significance. Let me zoom it. And one more thing, there is no other heading mentioned introduction except introduction and then there is significance. Okay, so you will write your introduction like this. Let me show you another example. It will clear you furthermore. The study is to impact leadership on financial performance. Okay, you can see emulating role of readiness to change. As an introduction, they are starting with the opening statement, a powerful opening statement. You have to start like this. Then you have to start with the sporting statement. Okay, what they are addressing. Then here comes your literature review is coming. Let's move to another introduction. There is another topic, strategic human resource management. Let me show you its introduction. Here it is. They are starting with strategic human resource management. Another new way to start your introduction. So as you can see, introduction, yes, and it's a short introduction once again. Next, I will show you another sample, another format of introduction of a research paper. They are starting the introduction from the contemporary organizations and their managers maintaining a profitable business. Business becomes more and more complicated task. Okay, so they are starting like this. As you can see, they have mixed their literature review and their introduction. So you can also write like this for your research paper, but not for your thesis. Okay, your thesis, your intro and literature review chapter is separate. So here is another topic. As you can see, I will take the introduction. Let's see how they are starting the introduction. Okay, you can also write like this. I hope you are learning, you are understanding what I am trying to explain to you. Then there is a thesis statement, that is the aims to examine this is also thesis statement, or it is also known as the purpose statement. Okay, then I will show you another article. This is related to green human resource management. Let me take you quickly to the introduction part, and this video is getting longer, but we have to learn, so we have to do this. So this is introduction. As you can see, they are starting. The 21st century has shown great interest on improving environmental concerns all over the globe, as organizations are currently facing environmental ramifications such as irreversible pollution, global warming, and depletion of natural resources, climate change, and electricity shortages that pose a serious threat to environmental sustainability. Then there is the in-text citation, and this sentence is complete. So they are starting with a powerful opening statement. You can also start like this. Then there is a supporting statement, which is supporting their opening and their thesis statement. Okay, this is their thesis statement. So let me move to the next topic or example, I should say. I will give you 15 examples, don't worry, there's few left. So this is a study they conducted on human resource management. Let me show you the example. They are starting the example with another unique way. Presently banks are, okay, they have conducted their study on the banking sector. So they are starting with their sector as well. You can also write your introduction like this. There is no issue at all, as you can see. So they have mixed their search gap. They made a table on it. So let's skip this part right now because we are focusing only introduction in this video. So here is another introduction. As you can see, they are starting in decision making is one of the basic processes of human behavior by which a perfect option or a cause of actions is chosen from among set of alternative based on certain criteria. You can also start your introduction like this. A good way to start, another different way to start introduction. So it's a very lengthy introduction. Then there is the objective of this paper, what they are studying, a purpose statement as well. You can also call it. Next, we will go to another article, another good article. So as you can see, topic. Let me take to the introduction. Another good way to start, unique way to start your opening statement in the light of increasing number of organizations and the complexity of businesses. The 21st century is witnessing fierce global competition. Sorry for the mistake. So you can see they have started introduction with a powerful opening statement. Then they are telling the importance of their study and so on. You can also start your introduction like this. Another sample of introduction I am about to share. It's a small article of just 9 pages. Wow, very small. The topic is in front of you. So now they are starting their introduction with a general context. You can see that. Okay, so you can also start your opening statement of introduction generally as well. So this is the example of another good example of a research paper introduction. Plus you can also write your thesis introduction like this as well. Next I will show you another paper. This is the third last. Just 2 papers are left. Okay, 2 examples are left, I must say. Okay. So this is another article which I downloaded to show you, but it's not over. I don't know what's the reason. So it's over here. So this is the topic, and you can see how they are starting the intro part, the opening statement, a powerful powerful opening statement. Then comes the supporting statement, and then comes their thesis statement or a purpose statement. Okay. So now I will show you another example of introduction how you can write. I hope you are learning, you are getting what I'm trying to explain to you. This is the topic of this article, impact of human resource management. Then there is the abstract, which we are not focusing right now. Our main focus is on introduction. So there's the introduction. They are starting with today's organizations are influenced by increased competition. So this is another way to start your introduction, opening statement. Another unique way to start your introduction. And the last example, the 15th article, which I am about to share to you. So you have to read 15 articles like this, then you have to write your introduction. Those articles should be related to your variables and your topic. Don't read invalid. So this is another way to start your introduction. The major tool to enhance performance have been considered the HRM practices. Okay, then they are telling about this paper involved. This is a research paper, so that's why they are mentioning this. If you are writing a thesis, you will mention here this study provides. Okay, so this is another small introduction, as you can see. So I hope learners you learned in this video how you can write introduction, how introduction looks like, what are the content, what are the sample, what are the format of introduction, how you can read 15 introduction or 15 research papers introduction part, and how you can write your introduction video of your thesis or of your research papers. I hope many things are cleared now. If you learned from this video, if you have learned anything from this video, then do like my video. If you haven't learned anything from my video, then do dislike. There is no issue. Thanks for watching.